Hello and welcome to Japanese Garden Bristol Live. Okay, so tonight we're going to be talking about Japanese courtyards, and I'm going to show you some things that I'm thinking of doing in my garden, some new stuff and some changes I'm going to be making, because this is quite a quick video really. I'm also going to do some mentions as well. I got a little list this time. Sometimes I go off my head, sometimes I need a list so I don't forget things. So I've got this little list here. Now guys, I don't know if you see all my posts obviously, but a few weeks back I was meant to give a mention last Friday and I didn't, I forgot. But the week before on a Friday I got donated a koi, a tancho, and if you see my post the year before, when I bought a koi, and unfortunately it didn't survive. This guy Matthew, who owns Clearwater Koi, donated. Well, he contacted me and said, "I'm going to donate another tancho for you." So I was like, "Oh wow, okay." This was way back last year, and then it all went quiet, and just wait to see if he contacted me again. He's in Japan. He contacted me and said, "Which one do you want?" He gave me a choice of two, and I said which one I wanted. And then 2 weeks ago, he came, well, not Friday, last Friday before, he delivered it himself, and I can't thank him enough for donating the fish. I'm really pleased with it. It looks great in the pond. I've always wanted a tancho, and that's why I bought one before. It cost me a lot of money, and it didn't survive, but that's koi life for you. Very similar to bonsais if you don't look after them. That ain't the reason why the koi died. Koi obviously come in with something and it didn't survive. But yeah, so I can't thank Matthew enough for that koi. Absolutely amazing. I open for charity, like I'm going to be opening this Saturday. We're doing 5 hours full on, all the way through, 5 hours, 1 hour a session. There's a few tickets left. They are going down. There's only a few tickets left now. So if you want to come and see my garden, have a chat with me, sit and relax, get some cream tea, get some cake, homemade cake. I got to say, they are delicious. I just hope too many people don't buy them, because whatever's left I eat. So if you do come and you see a lot of people eating cake, don't bother buying it, right? 'Cause I need some. And I might have to nip in and nick a piece or two. They're absolutely delicious cakes, and they donate them. The ladies that make these cakes, they donate them. So and then Japanese Garden Bristol donates all the teas, the cups and everything else. So 100% of it goes to NGS, National Garden Scheme. Okay, so come and see, come and have a chat. It's a good way, if you've seen my garden before, it's a good way of coming and see it again. Right guys, so thanks to Matthew for that koi. I am really appreciative with it. I'm really over the moon with it, and I can't thank him enough. Guys, he's got a good business in Kent, so if you're that way or whatever, and I know he deliver posts the koi and stuff like that, so if you want to see him about that, then Clearwater Koi. I might get banned now on Facebook for saying that, but let's see. Okay, so another mention I want to do. There's a guy contacted me quite a while back now. Jason, right, Jay, if you're watching. We have a chat now and then. He rings me up and we have a little chat. I love it. I enjoy chatting to him. He's a nice guy. He's into bonsai. He's been to bonsai since he's a teenager. He's been in and out of it. Now he's back into it a lot. And he's got he's made this forest. I'll put the link up, actually, when I come off. I'll put the link up of this forest he made back in February. And he's been lucky enough to be chosen to go into the show on Sunday, on a bonsai show. So well done, Jay. That is amazing. I'm looking forward to seeing it and going to it. It's Father's Day, so there's family's going out for the day, so we're going to pop into there and have a look at the show, because it's amazing stuff. The bonsais are absolutely amazing. What you see there, and what the attention that people give these bonsais is astronomical. It's absolutely fantastic. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. And well done, Jay, for getting your tree in that show. That's a massive achievement. In fact, my son-in-law come around to buy some trees off of me, and he showed me the picture of a forest he wants to create. It only happened to be Jason's forest. So I call him Jason. He likes to call Jay. I call him Jason because my son-in-law's Jay. So he came around, showed me his picture, and I said, that's Jason's forest. So yeah, so small world. It's well done to Jason for giving inspiration to others to create something. It's an enjoyable hobby, and it's nice that other people can influence others to create something amazing. Anyway, guys, so right, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get on with what this video is about. Okay, so Japanese courtyard, I think, are the most simplest Japanese gardens you can ever create. That's my opinion, okay? Because they are so basic but yet so effective. Okay, now mine is very small. Courtyards are small. They could be like 3 meters square. I've experienced it for the first time this year in Japan, and I was in a shop, and when I do tours, I tell people that they're a glimpse of nature in the back of the shops and stuff like that. And yes, they were. I went to the back of the shops, and there's a courtyard. And you can see them, but you can't enter them. Okay, but they are absolutely amazing. With mine, unfortunately, you've got to walk through it, so you've got to enter mine. It would be nice if it's a bit bigger. I'd probably do something a little bit different to what I've got. But what I'm going to do is take the phone off, show you how to create it. It's so simple. A lot of people say to me, I don't know where to start. Well, this is a really good place to start. So I'm going to turn the phone around, we'll have a chat, I'll show you the plants I got in there, and how to create your own courtyard, really. And I think it's worth watching this. Right, let's turn you around. It's a lovely evening. The weather in the UK has been unsettled in a moment. So anyway, here we go. This is my courtyard. Now I've done some recent changes here. All I've done is added some plants, a plant called Mind Your Own Business, or baby tears, because in a courtyard, they're covered in moss. Okay, they got a lot of moss in them, because it's good, because they get that because they're in between buildings. And in this area here, as you can see, I got walls all around me. So this is an ideal place to have a courtyard, really. You can create them in sections of your garden. You can section off a part of your garden and create this garden as a different part of your garden. So you've got a normal garden and you want a bit of Japanese in it, then just create yourself a little room in the corner of your garden. Absolutely amazing. So what you need to do this is, yeah, if you could get ground cover, all the better. But all you need is, you have a lantern, okay? Now, when I went over to Japan and I seen them, the lanterns was absolutely huge. Massive they were. They were bigger than me. And they were quite small gardens, so it makes mine look a bit small. But anyway, they're quite cheap. I think you can get them for about £75 online, something like that. Then I got the Japanese fern. Sorry about this. The Japanese fern, what you need is the water basin. So 2 main things is the lantern and water basin. They're your 2 main things. You put that in, then you put a couple of plants. Don't overdo it. I got a black bamboo there. He suffers every year, and I repots it every year, and I don't think it does much good, but I've noticed I've got some new shoots now coming up. So there's a new shoot there. I'm not so up on bamboos, but the black bamboo, I do like the black bamboo because the way it goes across, it looks really nice. So there we go. That is how simple it is, really. I got my lantern now. If you see me post a little while back, I built that about 6 years ago. Still going. Great little feature. I got my own little bonsai thing on the end. But that's pretty much it. They say a lantern, water basin, a couple of plants and stepping stones. That is all you need to create a Japanese courtyard. Simple as that. I mean, I've got it outside my well, looks like a tea house, but it's a workshop behind. So that's pretty much it, guys. That is how simple it is. If you've got any questions, I'll answer them after when I've come off, because I don't like reading them on here because I'll go quiet or you see me facing it. This plant here, I was given this plant by a mate called Dean. He had one in his house and he said, I'll get you one. I said, all right. And a couple of years later, I knock on the door and he got me a Chinese lantern plant. So that was nice of him. I've put that there because I put it somewhere else, it didn't survive, so I put it there and it survives really well. So there we go, guys. Something simple but effective. And I got it where I got it in this area here. I can shut this door and it's enclosed in here. I got a way out there, I got a round window there. I've got an Acer here. Now, what would be good, what would look really good in a courtyard is an Acer, but I haven't got the room for an Acer because an Acer can get too big. So I've stuck with a tall bamboo at the back, a fern, and that's pretty much it. I got some Japanese blood grass here, but what I do, I cut that back to make it sparse. That water feature don't work. The moss here is, I've put that moss on myself. It was all brown, but as you can see, it's coming back now. It's green, so it's starting to take, which would be nice to get the real moss effect around the basin. Now, where I get mine is you could get them down in laneways, beside big buildings or something like that, where it's shaded and damp, and you can take a scraper in a bag. I know several people, I chat to people and they do the same. They get a bag, put a scraper in, go down the lanes and scrape up the moss and put it in an area where it's going to survive, and hope the birds and the wildlife don't come along and nick it, because that's what they do with the bonsais. They strip it out. Yeah, so I got this Acer. This is Orange Dream. Me and my son-in-law pruned it at the beginning of the season and it's coming on really well. It's got some nice growth. It's second flush. It's coming out now and it's looking really good. So this will get a lot thicker up here next year hopefully, and it'll look fantastic then. Right guys, so I said I was going to show you what I'm going to be doing. New jobs. Okay, see this ivy here. I'm going to cut that off. I don't like this ivy up here. And I'm going to build a small roof, like that roof there. So I'm going to enclose it a little bit more and put a roof along there. It's not going to be as big as this one. It's only going to be like a couple of lengths, maybe two or three, and put a roof along there. And I think that'll finish off really nice. It'll finish that area off. I don't want all that greenery there. It just doesn't look right. It looks a mess. So that's one of the jobs I'm going to be doing. Whether I'm going to get it done before winter, I don't know, or it might be at winter. Let's have a little walk down through the garden. I'm going to show you something else I've got plans to do. Okay, so in this area here, I got pebbles. I've never really touched this area for years, really. I've just left it. I've got me, I call it my pagoda conifer, pagoda cloud tree. I've pruned that recently. Now I'm going to be doing a live on how to create them and cloud trees as soon as I get the tree. So this poor thing over here, I had to take part of it out. Just here, I had to take part of it out to fit this in, or otherwise it'd be too crowded. So I've done a little bit of wiring on it. I like it, but if you don't, then that's up to you, but I like it. There we go. So what I'm going to do is create this into a moss garden. I'm going to try to bring on moss here and do a little bit of creating in this area, but that will be in the winter when I do that, because I don't want to go disturbing it at the moment. So that's another little job coming up. This here, I've got a tarpaulin that takes down in the summer. I've left it up because I want to see what it's like with a roof in the middle, to see whether it will work, and I think it does work. So I might in the winter put a permanent roof on there. It'll be the same height, it won't be any higher. Okay guys, let's go on down here. Something else, I put a post up a little while back about my gunnerer over there. And look, there's some fish there. There's Tancho underneath there, look, all waiting for some food. I fed them enough. So this gunnerer over here, it's been wiped out 3 times now by the wind. As soon as they get a certain height, the wind comes along and they go down. It looks a mess, and it's kind of annoying really. It looks good and then all of a sudden looks a mess, and it can happen within a couple of minutes. You turn around and it's down. So I'm replacing that, and I want to replace it with an Ilex if I can afford it. Ilex are very expensive, Japanese holly tree. They are so expensive, they're really out of the price range really, but if anybody knows where I could get one that's a reasonable price, then message me, because I can't go spending thousands on a Ilex tree. So yeah, that's what I'm replacing. I did a live a little while back, and a guy asked me about the bonsai, so I thought I'd do a little bit on the bonsais. If you come visit my garden, or you contact me, you can come and buy a bonsais. This here is a kit, £47. I've dropped that from £44 to £38 because it came with no leaves on, but I've kept it at the price. I get a year's worth of food, some shears to trim it with, and that's a great price actually. I've got loads you can choose from as well. I got quite a few you can choose from up there. There's about 10 up there, I think. So yeah, if you're interested, what I do a pot and some a kit. So you've got all the wires to wire your bonsai in. You got the mesh to put over the holes. That's £38 with a tray, and that one's £28 without a tray. I do different colours, different sorts, different sizes. So if you're ever interested, guys, I do bonsais. People ask me if I sell them. I do sell them if you're interested. Oh, and look at this. This is what I wanted to show you guys. It's first time. Look at this. That azalea there is flowered, which is really nice. I am selling it, unfortunately. I want to keep it for myself. £45. I know I don't want to do a sell, so I don't want these lives to turn into a sell things, but someone asked me about, watched me on a live and said that he sing bonsais and do I sell them? I said, yes, I do. So there we go. Just a quick one on that. Okay, guys, well, I knew it'd be a quick video on the courtyard because they are so small, so easy, and not a lot in them. So there's my pipes, and there's me my bonsais. Gets moved around quite a bit actually. Right guys, oh, I sell plaques and all sorts. I sell all sorts of things. Oh, and if you ever want one of these, I sell them, and I can post them as well. I do different types. I can, if you message me, I can send you a price list of all the stuff I do. All right, let me get it back in the holder a minute. I can't. Turn around. Oops. There we go. Okay guys, so I hope that has helped you. I hope that's helped the people that says to me, where do I start? I don't know where to start. Well, I hope that gives you a little bit of help on how to start. Me, I'd buy the lantern, I'll put it in the corner, and I'll build out from there. That's what I would do. But there we go. That's a Japanese courtyard. If you Google it, Japanese courtyards, you'll see loads of pictures of them. Obviously, you're going to see fantastic ones. When I was in Japan, I seen some fantastic ones, and I seen ones that weren't so fantastic, but they look good. They all look good. In their own way, they look good. So that's the Japanese style. Right guys, so sorry about the little sales tactic there, but I did have people ask me about the bonsai, so I thought I'd put it in this live. And let me check my list before I go, because I always come off and go, I didn't mention that. So I've gone through that, yes. So yeah, thanks to Matthew for the fish, and Jay, all the best with your bonsai in the show. I'll be looking out for it, and I'll probably see you there and we'll have a chat. So looking forward to that. That's on Father's Day. Bye guys, hope you enjoy your evening. Catch you next time, next Tuesday at 7 o'clock. And hopefully, if you come in to see me on Saturday, we'll have a chat then. So see you then, guys, and leave some cake for me. Have a good evening.